I'm optimistic, therefore, that this exchange of meeting will come up with recommendations on how to deal with common security threats and challenges faced by our own two countries. It is indeed gratifying that relations between the Republic of Uganda and the Republic of Zimbabwe remain cordial and commendable. It is my desire that these relations, which are built on strong historical and cultural bonds, continue to grow from strength to strength for our mutual benefit. It is also our hope that this meeting explores more avenues of further cementing our relations. Please, General Sir, and your delegation feel at home. This is your second home. I convey greetings from the Chief of Defense Forces of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, who wishes you fruitful discussions and happy stay in Kampala and any other part of the country that you may wish to go.
Major General Grugi, may I take this opportunity to express my sincere gratitude to you for inviting me to this routine, crucial interaction. My gratitude also goes to UPDF and the government of the Republic of Uganda for authorizing the conduct of this intelligence exchange meeting. Since arrival, my delegation and I are enjoying the warm hospitality being extended by the caring citizens of this great country.
The UPDF leadership, on behalf of my colleagues, we are humbled by your consideration in promoting us to the respective ranks. We promise that we shall continue to serve with distinction for the peace and the security of our country, region, and international community at large.
Today we gather to honor and celebrate the promotion of several esteemed senior officers in our distinguished army. This momentous occasion is testament to their unwavering dedication, exemplary leadership, and remarkable contributions to our nation's defense. To our newly promoted officers, your journey to this pinnacle has been marked by countless hours of hard work, sacrifice, and commitment. You have demonstrated exceptional skill and resilience, leading many times with integrity and inspiring those under your command. Your promotion is not only a recognition of your past achievements, but also a vote of confidence in your potential to continue to lead and inspire. The nation looks up to you and expects you to continue to serve with distinction. We have full confidence that you will continue to exemplify the values and principles that make our great army, the EPDF, strong and resilient. Congratulations on your well-deserved promotions. May you continue to lead with honor, inspire with your actions, and achieve even greater heights in the years to come.
It is with great pleasure and honor that I extend a warm appreciation to my dear General Muhoozi, the Ugandan Chief of Defense Force, for initiation accorded to me to visit this beautiful country. I also thank you for your gracious hospitality to me and my delegation here in Uganda. We stood side by side, united in our quest for freedom and independence, and this shared history has forged a deep bond between our two countries. In this post-colonial era, our cooperation has been growing stronger. We have worked together on numerous initiatives, including a memorandum of understanding on defense cooperation that focuses on areas such as military training, technical cooperation, and the exchange of essential information. This collaboration have enhanced our military capability and strengthens our bilateral ties. Our partnership extends to international peacekeeping operations, notably in the Somalia, where Ethiopia and Uganda troops have stood shoulder to shoulder in the fight against terrorism and extremism. Our joint efforts to maintain peace and stability in the region have been commendable, and they serve as a statement to our shared commitment to promoting peace and security. Furthermore, we have made significant strides in working towards the establishment of an East Africa Standby Force, a regional initiative aimed at enhancing our collective security and response capability. By joining hands and pooling our resources, we are paving the way for a more secure and prosperous future for the entire East Africa region. I believe that this visit will provide us with an opportunity to further strengthen our cooperation and explore new avenue of partnership. Together, we can continue to build our shared history, deepen our mutual understanding, and work towards a brighter and a more secure future for our nation and the region as a whole. I look forward to the fruitful discussion and cooperation that will result from this visit, and I am confident that our joint efforts will contribute to the peace, stability, and prosperity of our region. Finally, the two defense forces must continue to collaborate and form strong strategic alliance in order to promote regional and international peace and security, as well as maintain their ongoing strong commitments. We must mobilize bilateral and multilateral resources to form a strong alliance that will benefit both our respective national interests and the region's overall peace and security.
The areas that later came to be known as Uganda and Ethiopia have been linked for the past 2,000 years. We know from history that there was trade going on with the Aksum Empire as far back as 100 AD. The cultural and genetic links with Ethiopia are too many to enumerate. So the relationship is first and foremost one of blood and one of a long shared history. Whenever I go to Ethiopia, I have problems because everybody speaks to me in Amharic or Oromo, thinking I'm from there. Of course, the Uganda People's Defense Force and the Ethiopian National Defense Force have a history of cooperation and mutual support, influenced by our respective national interests and the regional security dynamics. We remember fondly our joint operations with our Ethiopian brothers in 1995 and 1996 against Bashir's Sudan Armed Forces, SAF, and the Lord's Resistance Army. Of course, in more recent times, both Uganda and Ethiopia have contributed troops to various African Union and United Nations peacekeeping missions, particularly in Somalia, under the African Union mission in Somalia, and now the African Transitional Mission in Somalia, ATMIS. Our involvement in AMISOM and ATMIS has necessitated close coordination and collaboration between our two militaries. The UPDF and ENDF continue to engage in military training exchanges, and we are very grateful for this. I would like to take this opportunity to also formally invite Ethiopian officers to participate in some of our courses here in Uganda as well. Just like other East African countries are doing. Diplomatically, Uganda and Ethiopia have maintained good relations, which have positively influenced our military cooperation. High-level visits, such as this one that you have undertaken, and bilateral talks between military leaders from both countries reinforce these ties. Both our countries are members of the Intergovernmental Authority on Development, IGAD, and the African Union. Our participation in these organizations often bring us together to address regional security challenges. The UPDF and ENDF need to coordinate efforts in response to regional conflicts and crises. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Let me start by expressing my profound happiness to be here with you on this day as you retire. I saw many old faces, many familiar faces that I have not seen for a long time, and it's only then that you realize that actually a lot of time has passed. So I congratulate all of you, and well done, well done. The time of service and for reaching this day. I will go through my prepared statement because it has most of the ideas that I want to communicate. Our dear comrades who are today retiring from active service, I greet you all in the name of our great and strong Uganda People's Defense Forces. Congratulations on reaching this day. And as you know, in our line of work, we expect to be called upon to make the ultimate sacrifice for our beloved country. For Uganda, our fatherland, no sacrifice is too great. The officers and men of the UPDF have demonstrated this commitment to serve the country over decades and through countless operations. The young soldiers and officers you are leaving behind, serving in Operation Shujaa, in Somalia, in Karamoja, and other places, are carrying forward this noble tradition. We are proud of them for following in our footsteps, for carrying the banner of the People's Army high, Today, we also remember the glorious comrades who died protecting Uganda from rebellions and terrorism, as the senior retiree was saying. May their memories live forever. So congratulations once again for completing your service and for being able to walk out of these gates with good and clean records. That is an achievement. However, you must already know that for some professions like ours, one never really retires. Being a soldier is not a job like other jobs. It is a vocation, it is a calling. You do not hear of a monk or a priest retiring. I don't think you've heard of priests retiring. They can step back from a full-time assignment, like being a parish priest, but theirs is a lifelong commitment to the church. Similarly, we too are priests. We are also priests. And our church is Uganda. Our mission to have a secure, peaceful, and prosperous Uganda does not end because we stop wearing uniforms. In civilian life, you will remain our listening posts and ambassadors. All the UPDF offices are open to you. Like the senior retiree was saying, all our offices are open for you. Please use them to notify us of important developments in the country. Finally, UPDF intends to continue supporting our veterans economically after retirement. We are working, the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs is working on a framework for continued economic engagement with our veterans after they retire. For example, as of April 2023, all the maize flour, all the kawunga for UPDF is supplied by ourselves. The Chieftaincy of Production and Welfare under Major General Chwanuka, NEC, and veteran circles have made this possible. We're working with 17 veteran circles. I have the list in the office with the membership spread all over the country, with membership of over 2,400 people, and they're helping our Chieftaincy Production Welfare Department to supply kawunga for the UPDF. We can look at expanding this cooperation with veteran circles in other areas. For example, maharage, condiments, nyama, all these things can be supplied by the veteran circles so that we are keeping you economically empowered even though you retire. We shall discuss this with all the stakeholders. In fact, those discussions are already ongoing. Asante sana. Mungu awabariki na Mungu abariki jeshi yetu. Mungu pamoja nasi. God bless Uganda. Asante. First of all, I want to congratulate you on an excellent military parade, both for the 39th Liberation Day celebrations held in Muhoozi and for the 44th Tarehe Sita commemorations, which were held in Chotera. You were very smart, your drills were sharp, and everything was well coordinated. Your attention to detail, pursuit of perfection, and discipline have made all of us very proud. The professionalism displayed during these parades reflect values we uphold as a military force. Values of excellence, pride in ourselves and in our uniform, and unity. Unity and service to our great nation. Always remember that military parades are far more than ceremonial functions. They are a reflection of our readiness, discipline, and unity as a force. So, ladies and gentlemen, in sum, let me again reiterate my heartfelt appreciation to all of you for a job well done. You represented your respective units and formations brilliantly, and in the process projected the armed forces, the image of the armed forces of Uganda to the outside world in favorable terms. The Commander-in-Chief, the entire Army leadership, and indeed myself are very happy and proud of what you have achieved.
Sir, it's my distinct honor to welcome you all to the Special Forces Command Headquarters at Wamnif Officers Club on this special occasion. Allow me to take this grand opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to our friend CDF and Senior Presidential Advisor on Special Operations for his visionary leadership, which has been instrumental in shaping the strategic direction and enhancing the effectiveness of our military, especially in the theater of operation. In the same vein, your stewardship of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and Special Forces Command have undergone significant modernization and professionalization in the UPDF. Sir, I wish to extend and thank you for your visionary decision to refine and modernize our parade format. The transition from the old to the new style has been met with overwhelming appreciation from Ugandans, further reinforcing the pride and professionalism of our armed forces. Furthermore, allow me, sir, to extend my sincere appreciation to you, sir, for recognizing and honoring the parade participants who have performed exceptionally well during the recently concluded national functions. Your initiative to bring us together here today at SFC headquarters and at Wamnif Officers Club is a testament to the deepest commitment, fostering excellence and acknowledging outstanding service.
The Chief of Defense Forces, sir, we are profoundly honored and humbled to you, sir, and the strategic leadership of Uganda People Defense Forces for having been given an opportunity to participate in the two occasions. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for availing me such a rare opportunity. It wasn't an easy task, given that for us in Air Forces, previously we were thought to be only able to handle air matters. And sir, it is only after you came that you gave an opportunity to different services to be part of this task. Thank you.
Officers, ladies and gentlemen, the arrival of the CDF. You are most welcome, sir.
Welcome to the site. So we're going to come upon site inspection first. 20 meters away, and then we shall have another block which connects up to the other 10. So these are the general area where we're going to have our construction.
Asante sana.
This one show us better. This is the entrance. Driving. Disregarded one.
Today is an important day, the day when we begin this journey, the journey of building a decent and honorable Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs headquarters. They have said the journey will take 3 years, but I hope we shall be able to do it in a shorter period than that. 3 years sounds like a long time. Maybe we should talk of 2 years. For decades, our Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs headquarters has been housed in embarrassing quarters, as Mrs. Uturo was saying. It has not been a good image for the UPDF. It is of strategic importance that the MODVA headquarters are accommodated in a modern and comfortable setting. This directly contributes to the operational efficiency, coordination, and capabilities of the UPDF. Our new headquarters will incorporate the latest technology and infrastructure to support a modern defense strategy. We are not only building for today, we are building for tomorrow. So this building should take that into consideration. They should incorporate all the latest technologies to help us achieve our work as UPDF even 10, 15 years from now. We'll be building a sustainable and future-ready headquarters. I thank the government, and I particularly thank the President and Commander-in-Chief for his support in making this project a reality. This project exemplifies government's commitment to national security and defense. The anticipated benefits of this headquarters will be improved decision-making processes, better coordination between the joint staff and the services, and enhanced national security. We in the UPDF leadership are committed to maintaining the highest standards in defense and security. I am confident that this new state-of-the-art headquarters will serve as a symbol of the nation's strength and resilience.
I take it a privilege and a very big honor that it had to be me to stand here, and I don't take it for granted, CDF sir, that I stand here today to represent the Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs on this very, very historic day. Many of us are a bit emotional. Personally, I want to say CDF, I'm very emotional about this day. I don't have to thank you. We have had a budget for some time, though insignificant compared to the magnitude of this project. But I must say, sir, that sometimes it takes visionary, very strategic leadership and guidance to take risks. Sir, you're venturing into a risk, I must say, 20 billion out of 94. And we have given ourselves a target of 3 years to finish this project. I must say that it takes a lot of courage, and it has taken you a lot of courage. I want to stand with you, CDF. We are going to do that. We shall fight with you. We shall run with you. We shall scale the walls with you. We shall go everywhere to make sure that we mobilize the required funds to make this project realize its targeted time.
It's with great honor and humility to stand before you this morning as we witness this significant historical milestone of the groundbreaking ceremony for the construction of Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs UPDF headquarters. The ceremony today is a major step in the commitment of professionalization of the UPDF as guided by His Excellency the President and spearheaded by the Chief of Defense Forces. For long, the Ministry of Defense and the Veteran Affairs UPDF has not had a decent headquarters, and now the reality of having one is unfolding before us today. Sir, I'm glad to report that so far, for phase 1 works, we have 10 billion shillings from the last financial year, and we are going to get another 10 billion shillings in the second quarter of this financial year, making it 20 billion in total. I'm happy to report that the work shall be executed by our own UPDF engineers who have built capacity and expanded in number. Their expertise and professionalism will ensure the highest standards of quality works, maintenance of timelines, and cost effectiveness. The headquarters will be the state-of-the-art infrastructure that will be the epicenter for defense activities and a symbol of our strength as UPDF.
With the valuable experience and guidance of our seniors, we shall continue the agenda of fundamental change in our country as best as we can, including by guaranteeing the security of all our citizens. Therefore, Your Excellency, permit me to express my deepest gratitude to you and to all those who believed in your vision of a liberated, free, and prosperous Uganda and Africa. To everyone who contributed to the liberation struggle, we owe you our heartfelt thanks. Tarehe Sita is special in our hearts, not only for its historical significance in the eventual NRA victory, but also for the enduring achievements we continue to witness in our nation. As the UPDF, we have worked tirelessly to consolidate the fruits of the liberation struggle, ensuring not only peace and security within our borders, but also supporting our brothers and sisters across the continent. This Pan-African spirit has been and will remain a cornerstone of our mission as UPDF. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, as we mark the 44th Tarehe Sita anniversary, Uganda is strong, peaceful, and prospering. Your Excellency, the situation in Karamoja is encouraging. Relative calm has returned to most of the region, and tourism is also returning. We have eliminated or arrested most of the hardcore criminals who were disturbing the peace in the community within Karamoja and the neighboring communities. Our major task now is to make sure that the Karachuna warriors never rearm again. The UPDF without doubt remains the foundation upon which democracy and socioeconomic transformation can be realized in our country. Your Excellency, the historical mission of the UPDF, which predates the laws being debated today, could not have been achieved without a highly disciplined force. Your Excellency and distinguished guests, we have also been strengthening ties with our African brothers and sisters across the continent and even beyond the continent. We are nurturing long-standing friendships and forging new partnerships through military cooperation agreements, which are all aimed at building a shared future together. I will conclude by asserting that no amount of hardship or unforeseen circumstances will derail us from our mission. We have a duty to protect our people. We have a duty, a Pan-African duty to the region and to Africa. In that way, sustainable sustainable prosperity for our people will be assured. From this core mission, we shall not waver.
Us as political leaders in the ministry, we work closely with the leadership of the army. And we want to thank the CDF for the very kind words and remarks you've made. Ugandans are comforted that this country has a CDF and who is in charge. The only thing I would say, all of us should guard and protect the achievements of the NRM without fear or favor. The propagandists are ready to downplay what the 44 years means to us. Your Excellency, you sacrificed with your few friends. We could not see what is happening now in Uganda if it was not for that sacrifice 44 years today.
Including safety shoes, all leather. This is leather, very addition.
Mukimanyi nti ku mabbali g'omusajja ewamuli ate kubaako omukyala era emaggulaggu w'amaanyi.
Dorin ya cika nan da sai tare da ne suna kano teknoloji bangre and tare da rasin waranto fisa award to the carapate is commanded by Captain Tun.
Sita onalimu kujaguzibwa olwaleero wano mupendo President w'eggwanga.
Your Excellency, Sir, the Commander-in-Chief of the UPDF, you are most welcome.
Environment, conducive climate that has enabled us and living a life of transformation. It's our prayer.
We thank you for the gift of life that you accorded to us. Lord, I thank you for the gift you gave Uganda. We thank you for Tolehe Sita, that you using your president. We thank you
for Uganda's peace, love and joy, for God and Teresa, Chigaleka Boda Boda, Boda region, and Usomesa Bantubawe.
honorable ministers, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Veterans Affairs, the Honorable Minister of State for Defense and Veteran Affairs,
Sebo ne banyabo muliyo mutya.
Your Excellency, after such a beautiful parade, the parade and his team deserve a loud applause. Defense Forces, Honorable Major General Henry Masco, to come and give you his report of what senior security officers, religious leaders, district leaders, permanent secretaries, the Chief of Defense Forces.
Basebo ne banyabo ono ekyo kyatwala ye maama.
The President of the Republic of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Revenue, First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, Deputy, members of the High Command, Service Command, Honorable Ministers and Ministers of State.
To the population for their continued.
First of all, I want to congratulate you on an excellent military parade, both for the 39th Liberation Day celebrations held in Muhoozi, and for the 44th Tarehe Sita commemorations, which were held in Chotera. You were very smart. Your drills were sharp, and everything was well coordinated. Your attention to detail, pursuit of perfection, and discipline have made all of us very proud. The professionalism displayed during these parades reflect values we uphold as a military force. Values of excellence, pride in ourselves and in our uniform, and unity. Unity and service to our great nation. Always remember that military parades are far more than ceremonial functions. They are a reflection of our readiness, discipline, and unity as a force. So, ladies and gentlemen, in sum, let me again reiterate my heartfelt appreciation to all of you for a job well done. You represented your respective units and formations brilliantly, and in the process projected the armed forces, the image of the armed forces of Uganda to the outside world in favorable terms. The Commander-in-Chief, the entire Army leadership, and indeed myself are very happy and proud of what you have achieved.
Sir, it's my distinct honor to welcome you all to the Special Forces Command Headquarters at Wamnif Officers Club on this special occasion. Allow me to take this grand opportunity to extend my deepest gratitude to our Fund CDF and Senior Presidential Advisor on Special Operations for his visionary leadership, which has been instrumental in shaping the strategic direction and enhancing the effectiveness of our military, especially in the theater of operation. In the same vein, your stewardship of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and Special Forces Command have undergone significant modernization and professionalization in the UPDF. Sir, I wish to extend and thank you for your visionary decision to refine and modernize our parade format. The transition from the old to the new style has been met with overwhelming appreciation from Ugandans, further reinforcing the pride and professionalism of our armed forces. Furthermore, allow me, sir, to extend my sincere appreciation to you, sir, for recognizing and honoring the parade participants who have performed exceptionally well during the recently concluded national functions. Your initiative to bring us together here today at SFC headquarters and at Wamini Officers Club is a testament to the deepest commitment, fostering excellence and acknowledging outstanding service.
The Chief of Defense Forces, sir, we are profoundly honored and humbled to you, sir, and the strategic leadership of Uganda People Defense Forces for having been given an opportunity to participate in the two occasions. I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude for availing me such a rare opportunity. It wasn't an easy task, given that for us in Air Forces, previously we were thought to be only able to handle air matters. And sir, it is only after you came that you gave an opportunity to different services to be part of this task. Thank you.
Kundi ya TOT ya Interforces Drill Competition wamejipanga kwa mstari mitatu, wako 9 tayari kwa maonyesho ya kwata ya kitara. Naomba niendelee na maonyesho ya kwata ya kitara. Naibu mkuu wa majeshi. mguu, ungua mguu na kuregeza mwili. Mwatarana, tarana, chamua. Good. Go, pande. Mwili, regeza. Good. Go, sawa. Puta press romper. Maximum. Sawa. Good. Geuka kulia. Mtoto. Na nyuma. Maximum. Geuka kulia. Kulia. Geuka. Geuka mtoto. Mtoto. Geuka. Good. Watembea mwendo roho. Geuka nyuma. Nyuma. Geuka. Geuka nyuma. Nyuma. Geuka. Good. Watembea mwendo roho. Maximum. Geuka kulia. Kulia. Geuka. Benda rukab. Rukab toto. Benda bir. Tot step. Tot step. Tot step. Tot step. Tot step. Good. Enough. Geuka nyuma. Nyuma. Geuka. Kwenda rukab. Rukab kulia. Benda bir. Tot step. Tot step. Good. Enough. Geuka kulia. Kulia. Geuka. Good. Watembea mwendo pale. Watoto na kulia. Geuka kulia. Kulia. Geuka. Mwendo pale. Watoto. Pale tembea.
Nera tugezeko kwenye giria tofali
Ali basembere
Oiro try to push it other side. This is
difficult. Sato. Brio. Brio.
Brio sembere. Tebarava. Bali kunkolera sign ya not singing.
Oda kadres wa Brio.
Nesi ngozi kango okoze na muda yako nawe jana Iya ska ngozi gaddeka
Iya foto Brio.
Ladies and gentlemen, hands together for the senior officers for the sword drills. Thank you very much. All officers demonstrating crop stick are officers, junior officers at the rank of second lieutenant and lieutenant.
Naibu mkuu wa majeshi, kikundi lepo mbele yako, kikundi ya TOT, Force Drill Competition. Wamejipanga kwa mistari mitatu, wako 10, tayari kwa maonyesho ya kwata ya fimbo. Naomba kuendelea na maonyesho ya kwata ya fimbo. Naibu mkuu wa majeshi.
Ladies and gentlemen, we put hands together for the crop stick drills. The crop stick drill involved saluting to the front and flanks at a halt with crop stick, changing crop stick at halt in all positions, turnings with the crop stick at a halt, changing crop stick in all positions on quick march, saluting to the front and flanks on quick march with crop stick, and turning with crop stick on quick march. Ladies and gentlemen, all these are intended to promote excellency, precision, and immaculate turning out in military drills. As I had earlier said, fostering a spirit of cohesion. Ladies and gentlemen, the group you're watching are senior NCOs expected to be the masters of drills. I'm not surprised for that applause. A very big applause for the group. Thank you, our senior non-commissioned officers, for showcasing that you're masters of drills. Thank you very much. Next, Chief Guest, allow me to bring in